Just by show of hands, how many of you in this room would like to have at least 5% more success in some area in your life? Just by show of hands. Excellent. So every hand goes up. Are you aware that if you want at least 5% more success, you're probably going to have to do something different? So we know we need to do something by at least 5%. We know we want 5% more success. And I will tell you now, and my father was an optician, so I know a lot about the industry. It's the first time I presented to opticians, but I feel amongst familiar territory. And I will tell you now, knowing dentists, opticians, and some of the medical practitioners that I've worked with, the one thing you're good at is talking about it. But there is a phrase that says, when all is said and done, much more is said than done. And this is the year where you're going to have to do a lot more than's been said. We all do talk to ourselves. The question is, are you talking yourself up or talking yourself down? And most of the time we're not in the room. We're thinking about past events. We're running our lives from the past instead of the future. And it's kind of interesting working with opticians, because how many of you are aware in this room that your front windscreen of your car is bigger than the rear windscreen of your car? Just by a show of hands. How many of you are aware of that? Okay, just play with me on this. Any idea why you think the front windscreen is bigger than the rear windscreen? Just go crazy with me on this one. Because you need to see where you're going. But how many of you are living in the past? And that's the problem that you face, that you're thinking about how it used to be, how it was, how the industry was before the multiples all did what they did. Let me share with you about business. It is exactly what it is. And if you want it to be the way it was, and you want to think about the past, when you leave here, reverse home. No, because you can do it. It's just painful after a while. The future of our business is over there, and you guys keep looking over there. The question is, where do you want to be? And wherever you are is where you are right now. Let me help you in your business. The best way to make money as an optician is to turn up on time, smile, deliver what your patient wants, and get out. Please don't all write that down, because that's pretty basic, that stuff. But we think we need to learn loads more to satisfy our patients. Just be nice. Actually listen to what they're asking for. See, one of the problems that we have is that we're not willing to let go and just take some risks. Because sometimes it's uncomfortable to do that. And the only way your business is going to grow in 2009, 2010 is to do something different than you did in 2008. Would you agree? But some of you would rather be right than happy. Some of you would rather be right than successful, and you're going to want to do it the way you've always done it. That's just called being comfortable. And we'll always do what we're comfortable in, the way we run our practice and the way we dispense our glasses. We'll do what we're comfortable with. If you want more success next year, you're going to have to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. And I teach people all over the world to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So the thing you have to do is you have to model off the very best. You have to find out those most successful businesses out there, not necessarily in your own field. Please don't model off some of your competitors. They're not doing it that well. You want to find out what are the most successful businesses in Europe doing and model them. The question for you is, in your business is similar. How do you get even better at what you're good at? Any of you ever done a SWOT analysis in your business? What does the S stand for? What does the W stand for? Don't work on your weaknesses. If you do, you just get strong weaknesses. It's a waste of time. Get really good at what you're good at and be even better at that so you can afford to get someone to do your W. I hate bookkeeping. I hate accounts. I hate contracts. So I have the most phenomenal number 2 in PA who does all that stuff for me. I could do it, but she's brilliant at it. She doesn't really like speaking. So have a guess. I know you've got second best, but I do that, and I think I'm pretty good at that. She could do some of it. That's not her best thing. That the only way, in my opinion, that 2009 is going to be better is when you learn to be in partnership with your patients, your suppliers, your staff, possibly your landlord, and with other local medical suppliers who could work in what I call partnership with you. See, how many of you have heard that leadership is the way forward? I don't think so. I think partnership is the way forward. That when you have a team who are committed to your patients, and it's everyone from the suppliers, the sponsors, your frame designers, your technicians, your lab technicians, your receptionists, all of them have to be part of your game. Because there's a phrase that says you have to do it by yourself and you cannot do it alone. So the real question is, my friends, what are you going to do with what you've learned? If I can support you in your business, please ask. We do have some books later on, which I'm sure Paul will talk about. But it's been real fun to work with you. I wish you every success for 2009, 2010. My name's been Nigel Risner. Thank you so much indeed.